Welcome to this explainer. If you are a business owner or marketer who is stepping up to run ads on Pinterest for the very first time, well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to unpack exactly how you can harness the high-intent engine of Pinterest ads to really grow your business. We're going to look under the hood at the mechanics of how the platform actually works, and we'll build a strategy that gets your products in front of people who are actively planning their next purchase. So let's dive right into things with a question you really need to ask yourself. Are you tired of throwing ad dollars at passive scrollers? You know what I mean. On so many platforms, we're just interrupting people who are doom scrolling, looking for a quick laugh or checking up on their friends. But what if you could reach people when they are actually ready to buy? When they're in that focused, planning mindset, mapping out a project, a trip, or a big purchase? That is the fundamental difference we're going to explore today. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover 1. The power of relevance. 2. Diverse advertiser categories. 3. Targeting interests versus keywords. 4. Timing your campaigns. 5. The automation advantage. And finally, 6. Your winning strategy. Section 1. The power of relevance. Before you even launch a campaign, you kind of need to understand how the platform decides which ads even get a chance to be seen in the first place. It starts with 2 key steps. First is indexing. This is where your eligible ads enter the Pinterest Ads Index. Think of this as getting your ticket to the game. Once you're in the index, the second step kicks in, which is retrieval. Here, the system pulls your ads based on your specific targeting and the predicted performance of that ad. The engine is literally constantly evaluating, asking itself, is this ad going to be useful to this specific person right at this exact moment? And that brings us to the final step of the delivery process, the auction. What is super interesting here is how performance optimization actually works directly in your favor. The system heavily rewards relevance. If your creative and your targeting are highly relevant to the user, you actually deliver more value, which obviously improves the user's overall experience. And what do you get in return? The system rewards you by directly boosting your overall return on ad spend, your ROAS, through optimized matching. So in short, on this platform, being helpful and relevant is literally profitable. It's a win-win. Section 2. Diverse advertiser categories. Okay, let's bust a massive myth right now. There is this persistent idea out there that Pinterest is only for very specific, niche businesses, maybe just for wedding planners or recipe bloggers. That is completely false. Advertisers span every single category. The golden rule you need to remember as a new advertiser is simple. If people plan it on Pinterest, you are going to find advertisers in that category. Yes, you have retail and e-commerce for fashion and home decor, and food and beverage for CPG and restaurants, for sure. But look at consumer services. We're talking financial planning, education, and wellness. Look at travel and experiences for airlines and hotels. And incredibly, auto and big ticket items like major auto brands and massive home improvement projects. People actually use the platform to plan major life transitions like buying a car or saving for a first house. So the crucial takeaway here is whatever you are selling, your future customers are very likely mapping it out here. Section 3. Targeting. Interests versus keywords. Now that we know your customers are actually there, how do we find them? Well, there are 6 primary ways to build target audiences around who people are, what they are doing right now, and what they have done in the past. You can target by 1. Interests, 2. Keywords, 3. Demographics and location, 4. Custom and first-party audiences, 5. Shopping and product-based targeting, and 6. Automated performance plus targeting. But listen, if you are a brand new advertiser setting up your very first campaign, you absolutely need to focus on mastering the top 2, interests and keywords. These 2 alone are going to give you the absolute strongest foundation. Let's break those 2 down because understanding the difference between them is a total game changer. First, we have interests. This uses long-term signals to capture early planners. These are folks who are super early in their journey, home decor lovers, fashion shoppers, beauty enthusiasts, foodies, or travelers. Then we have keywords. This focuses on active search signals, capturing those high-intent moments right when they happen. This targets users searching for very specific terms, things like summer outfits, kitchen remodel ideas, or easy weeknight dinners. Basically, interests catch them dreaming, and keywords catch them actively doing. So how do we put this together? Let's tailor an audience strategy using a real-world playbook. Take a home decor brand, for example. You wouldn't just use one of those tactics, right? You'd combine them. You might target DIY interests to capture those early planners, then you layer in specific keywords like living room makeover for the active searchers. Finally, you would target your cart abandoners and room refresh planners. Fashion brands might mix general apparel interests with seasonal keywords like back-to-school outfits. Food and CPG brands might target recipe searchers right alongside their broader meal planning interests. It is this combination that builds a seriously powerful full-funnel strategy.
Section 4. Timing your campaigns.
Now, understanding who to target is crucial, but knowing when they are planning, that's where you unlock massive scale. Let's map out the US calendar moments across the year. The big secret here is that Pinterest users plan way earlier than users on any other platform. I mean, they don't search for Halloween costumes on October 30th. They literally start in the summer. While the rest of us are sweating at the beach, they are pinning fake cobwebs and turkey basters. Look at Q1. They're already prepping for New Year's, the big game, Valentine's Day, and Mardi Gras. Q2 shifts into spring, Easter, prom, and Mother's Day. Q3 is all about Memorial Day, summer, back to school, and music festivals. And Q4 is the heavy hitter, right? Halloween, Thanksgiving, Cyber Weekend, and Christmas. As an advertiser, you need to align your campaigns with this native planning cycle so you are present the exact moment inspiration strikes.
Section 5. The automation advantage.
Okay, so if you are a new advertiser managing all those intersecting audiences, keywords, and early calendar moments, probably sounds a little complex, right? Well, don't worry. This is where the heavy lifting gets done for you. Pinterest offers Performance Plus, which is a highly automated way to run your campaigns to hit your business objectives super efficiently. It features this amazing streamlined setup. It simplifies everything into a single-page flow with way fewer fields, and it automatically builds your ad groups for you. Even better, it uses advanced optimization for your bidding, your targeting, your budgets, and even your creative. You just tell the system your business objective, and the automation engine goes to work finding the exact right people at the absolute right time. Section 6. Your winning strategy. We've covered the why, the who, the when, and the automation. So here's the exact blueprint you can use to launch your first campaign today. It really comes down to 3 clear steps. Step 1. Map to Pinterest intent. No matter your vertical, you absolutely must connect your real customers to what they are already planning, searching, and saving. Align with that native intent. Step 2. Establish a baseline. Don't try to boil the ocean on day one. Start with 1 or 2 core audiences to set up a nice, clean baseline and test these initial segments thoroughly. And step 3, let automation expand. Once you have that solid baseline, deploy those automation features we just talked about to really expand your reach. And when you actually deploy that automation in step 3 to expand your reach, it's pretty amazing how it dynamically targets the folks who are most likely to take action on your brand. It seamlessly blends your ads right into their native feed of ideas. It scales instantly, matching your beautifully relevant creative with someone who is actively hunting for exactly what you sell. So as we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a bit of a provocative thought. Think about your specific industry right now. Think about your products, your services. Millions of people are on the platform right at this very second, mapping out their lives, building their dream homes, planning their wardrobes, and organizing their finances. What is your next customer planning right now without you? Don't let those high-intent moments pass your business by. Get in there, set up your first campaign, and start reaching your customers exactly when they are ready to act.